Boom! Hello guys, I am Maximum Africa. I'm back again with my third game pickups video. I've been gone. My freaking sleep schedule has been disastrous. I'm now just getting it back on schedule, and it sucks. It sucks when you come home in the afternoon when you're supposed to stay awake and get stuff done. You just come and crash. You wake up in the next morning. It's like continuous. So it's been a disaster, but I'm getting the sleep schedule fixed now, so I'm back. Game pickups number 3, I had to go hard because I've been gone for a while, so I picked up a total of 61 new games. New as in a mix of retro, new to my collection, that's it. New games and one new retro console, new old retro console. So let's get right to this. There's a lot of games, a lot of damn games. I want to get right to this, and I'll give you some afterthoughts, you know, after the video's done. So let's get started. Watch Dogs, Resident Evil 4. So I have this one on the Wii, but I got this one because now, after Resident Evil 2 came out, I'm just all on Resident Evil now. And I still was before that, but it's just I've been so empowered to collect as many Resident Evil games as I can. So this one, you know, they came out with the regular Resident Evil 4 that came out on GameCube, then they ported that to the Wii. But this is the HD one with the enhanced texture, so that's what makes this one different from, you know, the rest you've seen, you know. So that's cool. Sleeping Dogs, I've heard a lot of good things about this game, so can't wait to play that. Payday 2. People are still playing this dang game, and I still getting pressured to go and get it for PS4 and join friends to play. So I'm gonna see what the hype is all about. Halo Anniversary Edition, you know, started for me. It started. I didn't even play Halo 2. Played Halo, the first one and the third one. So I love Halo, and you know, this was so cheap at GameStop, $4. I'm like, yo, why not? Dragon Age Inquisition and Fable 2. Haven't started any of those games. I hear high praises about both of them, so definitely something I would love to play. It's a game called Dark. Never heard of this one. And a game called Singularity. I have heard of this one. These look both like sci-fi shooters. So I love sci-fi shooters as well. So that's cool. All right, I got a whole stack here. So forgive me as I go in and out of camera to get these games. All right, continuing on to Halo 3 ODST and Halo Reach. So I believe I have both of these in the collection already, but they came in a package deal. I got a whole bunch of 360 games for like $15, like about 25 games. It's crazy. So I got I have these, like I said, I have both of these in the collection. Halo 3 ODST, I played that. It was awesome. What I really love about this, the promotional part, that commercial they did with that real live soldier to make it feel like real gritty, like wartime. It was awesome, and I love this game too. I haven't played too much Halo Reach. I played multiplayer with friends, but that's about it. So I'm not too sure on the story on, or if it's a good Halo. You guys can tell me. Alan Wake, that's a good. You know, everybody's heard of Alan Wake. And Street Fighter 4, so staple fighting game there. I got, Assassin's Creed 2 and Rock Band 2. You know those games. No need to explain. Yeah, and I got Gears of War 1 and Gears of War 2. I do have these games, but they have some imperfections with the ones that I have, so replacing them with these would be awesome. Whoa, got some more here. We are not done. So, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, This is one of the 360 double games, and I'll tell you because it has Forza 2 Motorsport in the back. There are a few games that came out on 360 that did this concept. I think the original Xbox also had that, which was Sega GT 2002 and Jet Set Radio Future. I remember those games doing that little double package feature. Final Fantasy 13 and Soul Calibur 4. Hey, Red Dead Redemption. I had it on PS3. I love the game. Like an old time Western Grand Theft Auto. Mine unfortunately got stolen, so I never got to finish it. But now it will be finished. Mass Effect 2. You guys know those games. Hey, Project Gotham Racing. This was my Forza before Forza came out because that's all I could play at the time. That's all I could get at the time. So this was my. I haven't played 4, but I played a lot of 3. So this was my Forza before I got Forza. Halo 3. Also, this is one of those double-sided games or double feature games. Yo, Halo 3. Multiplayer in high school. Those were the times. Just you and your friends talking trash to each other on Xbox Live. Those great times. Oh man, great time. Came in a package deal. Band Hero. Big whoop. Excuse me. So like I said, the Resident Evil in me has surfaced, and I wanted to get as many Resident Evil games as I could. So, hit you with that triple take. Pull these up at the same time. Boom! The Umbrella Chronicles, Dark Side Chronicles, and Outbreak. So, I love the on-rail shooters. So, pretty much equivalent of the retro light gun games, but for the Wii. Oh, I love those games so much. So I try to collect as many of them as I can. But Resident Evil, the fact that they released 2 light gun games on that system is awesome. I love that. So that was a great pickup for me. I really loved that. As well as Outbreak. I owned this as a kid. So if you don't know about this game, I think this was the first online Resident Evil game where you and 3 other people could play the game together. And it wasn't fixed camera angles like 1, 2, and 3. It was more like I think from what I remember, a third-person perspective, walk around in the open world kind of thing. So that's unique. As we continue, all right. So I'm gonna go through these. I got Eternal Sonata. I think it's some kind of RPG. Tenchu Shadow Assassins. I don't want to butcher that name. I've heard of Tenchu before. Never played any of the games, but that album art. This cover art looks sick, so it must be a good game. Hopefully, right? Because that's a good basis to go by. The nicer the cover, the better the game. I hope, right? And yeah, one of those RPGs. Just picked it up. They were cheap from a thrift shop there. Hey, if you are an old school gamer, you know this series. So, like I said, I love the Wii light gun games and House of the Dead, iconic light gun game series that they ported to the Wii. It's awesome. I love light gun games. Fear 2. Now, I believe, so back in the day, I could be wrong, Monolith Productions, they made Shogo Battle Ready Armor Division, a game called Captain Claw, which I'm still looking for, I'm still going to get, and one of my favorite first-person shooters from back in the day, which is called Blood 2: The Chosen. So I remember playing a little bit of the first one. It was scary. It was really scary. I give it that. Didn't get to finish the first one. I'm still looking for that, but I had to get the second one. I love the Monolith games. They do really cool games. All right, what we got here? So we got This is a PlayStation Move game called Medieval Moves Dead Man's Quest. So I like, I don't know how to explain it, like the extra peripherals and stuff like that that come with consoles. I like interacting with those games a lot, like the Eye, the Move, the Wii, Nunchuck control. I like the interacting games a lot. So I'm trying to collect as many of the PlayStation Move games as I can. So that was one. And this one was like 99 cents. So why not? Why not? So we have a game called Lair and Dungeon. Okay, Dungeon Siege 3. I didn't know that flag was just a logo or if it was actual 3. So Lair, I've always seen this game cover. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, it's one of the launch titles that came out with PS3. And you know, this game is like I know this one's really old. So $3, why not? Why not? And Dungeon Siege, I've heard of the Dungeon Siege series, but I've never played any of the games. So one of the cheap games too. Why not? Why not? Here, let me fix this stack before it tumbles and make a fool of myself here. All right, we're almost done, guys. We are almost done. I am pressuring through these as fast as I can. So, like I said, I love my racing games. I found Mario Andretti Racing, even though it does say Mario, but it's Andretti Racing for the PlayStation 1. We got Dead Space 2 and Diablo 3. Diablo, iconic series, played Diablo 2 on PC. It's a great game. Diablo 2 was a great game. I love that game. Diablo 3, I haven't played it yet, and I feel bad that I haven't. Haven't really looked too much reviews on it, so you guys can let me know if you played that. How is this one? How is this one? And Dead Space 2. Well, this one's the greatest hits versions. It does. So this one has a demo for Dead Space Extraction, which is like a light gun, or like a little on-rail shooter that the Dead Space folks made. So that one they use the Wii. They use the PlayStation Move controller, like a Wii controller, to shoot at the screen at those monsters and crap. Dead Space, the first Dead Space, oof, it got me. I haven't finished it yet. I'm going to go back. I was scared, but I'm going to go back to finish it. Ain't no shame to say you're scared of a game. That rhymed. Alright, so here we are. We're going to move to Need for Speed Carbon Own the City. I love my racing game, so I got to get it. A game I was looking for a while. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this game, but this game's called Trick Style. I played the demo. Good Lord have mercy. I played the demo on PC. I had such a blast for one level, and I was like, oh, I gotta get this game one day. I gotta get this game. Found it at a convention. Oh my God, I flagged the guy down. Hey, I want that. Grab that game for me, please. So I'm glad I got the game. It's a Dreamcast, little, like a hoverboard racing game. But it always, fascinated me when I was younger. So I'm glad I got that game, So this is another game I've been looking for. I'm not sure if you guys heard of this one. It's called Deja Vu for the original Nintendo. The soundtrack is what attaches me to the game. Do 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 do. I love the soundtrack. I still remember it to this day, and only played it like 2 times as a kid. I saw this at a convention too. I was like, yo, give me the game. I need that game. Please give it to me. So I'm glad I got that. Can't wait to go back and be mesmerized all over again, All right. Oh. Almost there. Almost home stretch, guys. Almost home stretch. And coincidentally, the Wii, of course, they had to. I mean, you got the Wii gun, the Wii zapper, so you have to create a port. Dead Space Extraction for the Wii as a standalone game. So, yeah, gotta get it. Excuse me, let me organize some stuff here. Alright. Okami. I've heard of the game, but I have not played it. But by God, I have not played it. I have not played the game yet. So, I'm interested, and you guys can tell me. I don't know if this is a port from the original PS2 Okami, or is it like kind of a redesigned one for the Wii. So you guys can let me know. I'm not too sure. Xenoblade Chronicles. I have, I think, one or two of the games on PS2 right now in my collection. Haven't got into it, but I'm trying to get into this whole RPG thing, so it's going to be one of the games I play. I got Batman Arkham City, and got a game called Fuse. Batman self-explanatory. You guys know Batman. But Fuse, so never heard of this game. This is one of those obscure titles I have never heard of. The only thing that attracted me to this game was that company right there. Insomniac Games. I believe they brought you Ratchet and Clank. But I know definitely they brought you the Resistance series. I absolutely love the Resistance series. Love that game. The 3 games that came out on PlayStation 3 and one on PSP and one on PlayStation Vita. I love the whole backstory, the Chimera, the infection. You know, it's just an awesome game. I love the Resistance series. So I picked that one up just to check it out. Insomniac Games. Sega Sports, Sega Rally for the Sega Saturn. So why this is unique? 1, because you know I love my racing games. And 2, this is like my first big box Saturn game. I have like I have 2 not for resale Saturn games that come in the sleeves. And then I have 1 Japanese Saturn game, which they did like in the regular CD, like computer CD cases. So it's like the first big box Saturn game. I am very glad to own one for the first time, so that's why it's special to me. And boom, this is a Fable 3 collector's limited collector's edition. Wow, 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 wow. So, you know, I don't follow the series at all, but this dang collector's edition thing is really cool. Thought it was like comes in a little book style. It has the game in there, and then besides that, there's a little small slot down there for the extra stuff that I didn't get. Now, I'm not tripping because I got this, you know, this 360 set for incredibly cheap, and I'm sure I can find this stuff on eBay. You know, the collector in me is gonna have to go find those and put it on display. You know, so I think this was pretty unique. I like how they do special edition stuff. You know, like make it special, make me wanna buy and collect the game. You know. All right, so we are winding down to the last few things here. So, NBA courtside, Kobe Bryant for the N64. A game I've been looking for forever, Jet Force Gemini. If you have not played it, I believe this is like one of the most highly rated N64 games of all time. Like a third-person, like alien shooter. Over 100 and something levels with like 3 different characters and multiplayer and different multiplayer things like racing, deathmatch. It's awesome. I love this game so much. Never got to finish it as a kid, but I am so glad to have it in my collection. And you guys know this game. If you don't know this game, you ain't played no video game. 007. Call of Duty before Call of Duty was Call of Duty. 4 players, get your friends, smack them up with the slappers or the golden gun. What a blast. What a blast playing this as a kid. What a blast. I'm still offering challenges out there. Who wants to come see me in this game? I love this game. Had to get in my collection. As a collector, you need this game in your collection for your N64. It has to be one of the staple games you get. All right, and the last few things here. All 4 of these are the PSP games. This one's Beautiful Joe. Rainbow Six Vegas. This is Naruto Ultimate Ninja Heroes. And Street Fighter Alpha Max 3. And a game for Game Boy Advanced. Fairly Odd Parents Clash with the Anti-World. I loved that show as a kid. I'll still watch it. No judgment. I love cartoons. Now, I have, I believe, 5 games left, and my system that I'm about to show you. Pick me up a TurboGrafx 16. Holy moly. Holy moly. This is not common. This is not common to find. This is really not common to find. And the price that I got it for, a steal. Literally, this and so many of these other games that I showed you, all bundled together for like 20 bucks. Holy moly. Why? Why? But a deal nonetheless. So, what's unique about this one? You probably didn't hear too much about this. At the same time, I think it came out around 91, 92. When you have 2 behemoths out there, Nintendo and Sega duking it out in a classic gaming console war, and you want to enter in, and people are looking at you like, what the hell is a TurboGrafx? Nobody knows the hell that is. So that's when TurboGrafx came in. One of those obscure consoles that just like slid into position to release itself amongst Nintendo and Sega. It's unique. The console, like, first of all, the shape is unique. It has 1 controller port. I believe if you plug in the 1 controller on the actual controller itself, you can plug in the 2nd controller. Because I know they have like 2-player games. And let me show you these games before I talk about the rest of this. So I have a game called Keith Courage. These are called HuCards. These are the games for the TurboGrafx 16 HuCards. This game's called Newtopia. So a lot of these games are like faded out, so I gotta look hard to see what the title is. A game called Final Lap. You barely see that, and it's not the camera, it's the actual label just rubbing off. A game called Vigilante. Now, oh my god, for the life of me, I cannot determine. I had to put it in to see what it is. Otherwise, I can't see what the hell it is. I just don't know. Yeah, the game was like faded that bad. So, if you don't know, the HuCards, they slide into the TurboGrafx like that. You turn on the power button, and at the same time, a little locking mechanism comes in to hold in the HuCard while you play the game. That's cool. That's cool. You know, while everybody else was using cartridges and stuff. I guess in a form it is kind of a cartridge, but more like a mini credit card or something like that. It's pretty cool. I like that. Also, I was like, was there printing capability or something? Looks like some kind of big parallel port on the back. But no, little to my knowledge, I didn't know that you can actually attach. They had a CD attachment to play CD-based TurboGrafx games. So I'm still looking for that. That's pretty cool. Didn't know. So like consoles like that, that's obscure. That's the stuff I like to have in my collection, you know. And they had like a little nice library of games from what I've looked up on YouTube and other websites. But yeah, that does conclude my collection. Just looking around again, make sure I didn't leave anything out. And nope, that was it. Now, guys, I appreciate you guys bearing with me. My Instagram, I do post regularly on Instagram at least. Should be down in the description, my Instagram name. Otherwise, like what I said from the last video, I'm still fixing up this area right here. So once that's done, it's coming along really well. And you can see like a little preview of it on Instagram. It's coming along really well. I've actually gotten to the point now that my collection has surpassed this bookshelf that I never thought I was going to fill. Let me kind of show you that. I have pretty much filled it in. There's gaps in there because I've taken some of the games out to like catalog them and, you know, clean, do maintenance to them. But otherwise, you know, I've actually filled up the bookshelf, and that's one of my goals. So new bookshelves coming in, and this gaming area where I'll be shooting my future videos is coming together really nice. Putting in the last touches before I reveal it to the world. As always, I thank you so much. Like I said, my sleeping schedule has been jacked, but I hope you guys have been patient with me. I appreciate you guys for following me. You know, I never thought I'd be doing this on YouTube, but here I am. So, you know, my future plans coming up. Besides that, just real quick, I'm gonna get me a new camera with a tripod that's coming really soon, because this webcam thing, it's all right. It's been doing decent, but I need the real thing. You know, I need to feel legit. So that's coming in. You know, I have had suggestions like emailed to me. Like I try to improve the sound quality by getting like a mic to clip to my shirt or something like that. So, excuse me, looking to improve quality in regards to audio and video. So bear with me, it'll get better, I promise. But as always, guys, I appreciate everything. Thank you so much for following me. This is Maximum Africa, and I am out.